By the way, I just want to say something. Shower scam. I love your content so much, and you'll always be my favorite YouTuber. Keep up the amazing work.
All right, folks, the big talk right now. We have to figure out what the heck is going on with Hades 2. So here's the situation with Hades 2. Allow me to explain fully what's going on with Hades 2.
Oh, shit. Here we go again.
Hades 2 came out in early access in May of 2024. Now, I had played Hades 1, and I really liked the game.
Okay.
So I said, hey, I would do this in early access if you guys want. And people said at that point they wanted it. So I pre-purchased the game. I started playing the game. I played the game for 8 hours.
Do you want a cookie or something?
And I would say probably around the final stream of Hades 2, I distinctly noticed that people weren't coming by anymore to support or talk about the game. All right? And I was wondering why. Like, I was asking the audience, like, why are you not coming by anymore? You said that you wanted this.
You're fucking weird.
And the distinct answer that I was receiving was simple. Phil,
you suck donkey ass.
we like that you played it early. However, what's happened is people have discovered the game's unfinished. It doesn't have all the content. Some of the builds are broken. What we think will happen is if you continue to play Hades 2 now, you're going to experience a game that's not finished and not the intended experience of these game devs. We would prefer if you stop playing Hades 2, but you come back to it in the future when it has its full-on release, because then the game will be done. And when the game is done, then you'll know that you're playing the proper build, you'll know that you're doing everything that's intended, and it should be a better run.
Who the fuck cares?
And I said, all right, if that's really what you guys want. I was actually disappointed, because I was really enjoying my gameplay and run of the playthrough of it. I wanted to keep going, but people were like, no, we insist, please stop. Fine, I'll do what people want, so I did. Now, we waited and waited and waited, and Hades 2 never got its full release date. Here we are, we're now in the busiest gaming season of the year. I'm juggling 4 or 5 games at a time right now.
What? Out of nowhere.
Around middle of September, Hades 2 says,
Oh.
it's time for a full release. Well, what the hell? You couldn't give us more of a heads up of like a week? They gave like a week's time to figure this out.
You're a fucking idiot.
Well, that sucks, because I would like to play Hades 2, honestly. I love the game, but how am I going to fit this into the schedule with everything else that I'm doing?
So,
I announced at the time I'm not playing it. You know, I would like to play it in the future, but I feel like Hades 2 kind of shot themselves in the foot. Here's why. If they were going to do it like this, they needed to give everyone way more advance notice, and to be honest, they shouldn't have released it amidst the busiest gaming season of the year, because it already had early access. Anyone who was super excited for this game already bought it, and has already played it in early access. Everyone else who were the mainstream gamers who maybe wanted but didn't want to get it early, do you think they're going to buy it in the midst of another 20, 30 releases in the next 2-3 months? It's already been out for a year and a half. Everyone knows what the game is, so it's not like, oh, it's a hype thing right now. So I think they actually did themselves a disservice by doing early access.
Nobody cares what you think.
What are you even talking about? People are talking about boxing rich. What on earth are you talking about? In what universe is there a universe where I box rich? Like, okay, I want to explain something to you, all right, for those who are saying this.
I'm good.
My streams are doing good. My content is doing good. I'm doing good. Do you see? I'm doing good. I'm healthy.
Okay.
My life is good.
Keep telling yourself that, darling.
People who do that boxing shit are people who literally need that to be relevant. They have hit rock bottom. They are out of the public limelight. No one cares about them. They need attention.
Talking about yourself again?
So what do? I'm going to do boxing. Lol, call boxing. I'll get boxing. I'm good. I'm healthy. I'm happy. Why would I want to box anyone?
I believe you get your ass kicked.
Exactly. And here's the other thing. Look at me, slim, getting healthy and buff. Look at Rich. That would literally be the worst boxing match you have ever seen.
Yeah, no shit, honey!
Because he would just stand there like a lump and not be able to move. And I'd be dancing around him.
Wait, what?
What would be the point? What would even be the point? There's no point. It would be so stupid. It would be the dumbest match you've ever seen.
And it's not for the reasons that you think.
But anyway, no, you don't do that stuff unless you are desperate. It's that simple. And it's funny because some people are saying, but people who are bigger than you have done it because they're desperate for attention. Don't you get it? There are people who they get to a level of success, but it's not good enough for them. They would. I still want more. I crave more. It's never enough.
Right? Like,
Don't be a jealous bitch.
I'm good where I am. As long as I maintain where I am right now and I'm doing how I'm doing, I'm happy. Really, I'm not asking for the world. I don't need to be YouTube famous, virally famous, because I got in a ring with Review Tech and I punched him 1,000,000 times and he never hit me because he's slow as fuck because he's a fat walrus. And who cares? No one will care. Literally no one. My fans won't care. The lolcow universe won't care. No one will care. It will be a waste of everyone's time.
You're a pussy.
and so,
Being 5 to 6 hours into Silent Hill F right now,
alright,
I'm able to share with you my early opinions about the game.
This is gonna be interesting.
And my opinion is thus. Silent Hill F sucks.
I'm serious.
It's actually not that good at all. I don't know what game this games media has been playing. Maybe they just don't like classic survival horror, or they don't know what makes a game a good survival horror game. Silent Hill F does not have any of the components of it. Allow me to explain. A good survival horror game needs 3 elements.
And now, here's that man with a head just crammed full of knowledge, Mr. Know-It-All.
1 is a good atmosphere and story. Something supernatural, something interesting going on. Maybe it's body horror, maybe it's mutations, zombies, monsters, ghosts. Who cares? As long as it's something that's kind of weird and keeps you gripping and interesting and asking, what's going on? What's going to happen next? The second component is good combat. And when I say good combat, with survival horror, typically there's one constant element. The element of survival. That's why it's called survival horror.
So,
Element of, oh, I don't have enough resources. I need to micromanage my inventory. I need to make sure I don't overuse ammo or resources in combat. I need to make sure I don't pump too many health items out. I need to basically ration everything I do because you never know what challenge is around the next corner. And you don't know how hard the challenges are going to be.
All you do is complain.
And then the third component is puzzles. Most survival horror games that are successful and good have great puzzles in them. And that's the third interesting element. Find the key that opens this door that leads you to the next challenge. Do a little mini game. Oops, you messed up the mini game. Now you die. Now you got to do it over from the start. Stuff like that. All that stuff has always been present in survival horror games.
Often during streams, I'm asked who I think the worst YouTuber on the site is.
Me! Bree!
Welcome to the stream. Welcome to Mega Man Marathon 3 here on DSP Gaming. That's right. This is the 3rd Mega Man Marathon that we're doing this year, 2025.
No one fucking cares.
It's the last one for the year. You know, they've been fun. I really enjoy playing retro games.
I hate playing games on the internet. I really wish I didn't have to do it, but this is how I make my living.
And hanging out with all of you in a more chill environment and atmosphere. But after this one, we'll give it a rest, particularly because we're going to have other themed marathons moving forward for the rest of the year for the holidays and things like that. And I'm going to focus more on a lot of new games. You know, all these new games that are now coming out. I have to tackle them all, and I need the time.
More is better. Quantity over quality. Quantity over quality is the most important part.
On the stream, it just so happens that this month we have 2 marathons because time permitted. And this allows us to align our marathon timing to now, instead of being like the first week of every month, to be the last week of every month.
You can see how this is a merry-go-round of grift, okay? That is what this is. This is all about making money off of lies.
How's everyone doing? It's now 12:01 p.m. Normally I would have started earlier, but we had some technical issues. Allow me to explain. So I was here on time this morning, about an hour ago, and I opened OBS, and OBS says, oh, update. I'm like, oh, okay. And I was actually just skimming through the notes of what's in this update, and it says, I guess there's an improvement to NVIDIA's background removal tool. For those who don't know, you're like, well, what's the background removal tool? Hold on, I'll show you.
If you notice that people seem sleepy or disinterested when you talk, you might not be all that exciting to talk to or listen to.
Why'd you say in the Daily Wrap it wasn't a DSP Tries It? Okay. Allow me to explain this real slow so everyone gets it. Because there's some people, if I talk too fast, they don't understand. Are you ready? Okay.
Get ready, everybody. He's about to do something stupid.
We hit the support goals. I ordered the food as promised. I tasted the food as promised. I told you the food wasn't good. These are all things that normally happen during a DSP Tries It. The only thing I didn't do is I didn't play the intro, And I didn't record it as an on-demand video to watch because I didn't think that it was a quality episode because I was too inebriated.
Okay?
What a rip-off!
I'm not going to put out something that is an inferior version. In my professional capacity as a creator, that's my prerogative.
I don't have any natural skill. I fucking suck at pretty much most things in life, honestly.
I still went through every single step of what I promised and gave you the content, and you can watch the content as part of the archived stream, which I left live on this channel just for this purpose, so that someone couldn't try to say that I didn't do it, because I did. You can watch it right now.
Okay? Now.
If you actually think that I did not fulfill my end of the deal because I didn't play the intro that says DSP tries it, then hold on 1 second. Ready? DSP tries it. Hi, on today's new episode of DSP Tries It, I'm gonna try telling all of you dunce fuck detractors that I don't give a fuck about what you think. Five out of 5. Amazing. DSP Tries It. All right, I hope you enjoyed that special edition of DSP Tries It. Okay, good stuff.
Why do you care so much?
Mario Kart World is so bad when it comes to the competitive play. Actual driving skill is a completely moot point because the game now has 24 racers. At any given moment, someone who's in last place can get the blue shell, the lightning, the bullet bill transformation, the big mushroom transformation, and immediately turbo through everyone right into the top 8.
Jeez, why don't you go cry about it?
And this happens over and over and over again. Now, admittedly, you do need to have some competence. If you're absolutely garbage at the game, you're not going to win races. But for the most part, playing well is not rewarded, but punished. Because there's 24 racers, if you're out front and you get hit by an item, chances are you're then going to get hit by another one and another one. It's going to become a chain reaction. And there have been several times where I am absolutely dominating a race front of the pack, and I get hit either by a red shell or a blue shell or whatever it is, and then I get comboed, then I'm at the end of the pack. Then when I go to drive again, you're in last place. Oops, you couldn't get to the qualifier spot and you're eliminated.
Yeah, you suck. Yeah, you just fucking suck.
But I was the best player. I was literally sitting in first for like 3-4 minutes. How can you punish me for that? Mario Kart doesn't care.
You serious?
Mario Kart World is not a competitive game. It's a party game made for, people to just mash buttons and get lucky.
Well, no fucking shit.
And in fact, what people have said is the meta of the game has actually become how to stack, stockpile, and use items, not how to drive. So I just want you to think about that for a moment. Nintendo created a driving game where they put so many players into it and so many overpowered items that driving takes a back seat to abusing the items.
Are you stupid or something?
Wow, that sounds like a good idea, doesn't it?
No.
It doesn't. At all. And the sad fact is, even if you get good at that, if you get good at, I know how to stockpile my items, I know how to predict when someone's going to get a lightning bolt so I don't lose my items, it even doesn't matter. Allow me to explain why. The standard races are horrible. You do one single race, and then it cancels out, and then it rematches you, and you do one single race. There's no 1, 2, 3 placements. No one earns a trophy. The classic Mario Kart feeling has been completely removed from the game, so the actual standard online play is a waste of your time.
Stop fucking crying, bitch! Where? I don't want to fucking hear it!
But what about battle mode? It's awful. It's incredibly boring. What they tried to do is recreate battle mode from the SNES game, but it's so boring when you're just in this tiny arena, you're driving in circles, throwing items at each other. It's just stupid and pointless.
Impossible to please people. Do you have one of those in your life where no matter what you do, this person is unhappy, miserable, complaining, upset, mad at you? Impossible to please.
The only actual mode that has any legs in this game is called Knockout Tour. So what Knockout Tour is, it's the mode where you have to keep placing in the top few places every time that you hit a checkpoint to continue racing. If you don't get into that top category of places, you get eliminated, and then you're out of the race. It's very exciting, and this is the mode where you get to see all the tracks are connecting to each other in the game, which really is the only one new feature they added to this game. I believe, I want to say there's 5 or 6 different circuits that you can race on, and they are randomly selected. You don't get to select them. You just get randomly thrown into them. There's no selection process or anything like that.
He is the most boring man in the world.
And so, when you play this mode, the higher you place, you earn points. And so you're going to see this points total accumulate. But there's a small problem. The points actually have absolutely no meaning at all. There's no categories, rankings. You don't go from, stone to iron to copper, silver, gold, diamond, plat. Doesn't exist. There's no ranking system at all.
Maybe you could stop being such a little bitch.
You can't see how good you are compared to other players. It's completely pointless. It's just a number that either goes up or down, depending on how well you do. The higher you place, the more points you'll get. If you place horribly, you lose points. But who cares? The game doesn't match you according to your points at all. You'll be in a match, you have 5,000 points, you'll be in a match with people who have 1,000 points and people who have like 10,000 points. The game doesn't care. It just puts you with anyone anyway.
So?
They don't mean anything. They're completely frivolous. Why do they even exist? I don't know.
Someone shut him up!
The thing is, if Nintendo was going to charge $80 for this game, you would think they would have put in enough effort to say, hey, we're going to make our game competitive. We're going to have leagues. We're going to have rankings. You're going to want to get to the master level, much like if you're playing a competitive fighting game and you're ranking up, or maybe you're playing Call of Duty and you have incremental unlocks. No, there's nothing. I'm serious. There's absolutely nothing. The only stuff that you can unlock in this game is carts, and you get that just by naturally collecting coins over time, or outfits for characters, which you get by collecting the food bags on the stages. So it doesn't matter if you're good or bad, you're going to unlock everything eventually anyway.
So?
What's the point of online play? What's the point of the ranking system with the points? Nothing.
You care way too much. You cannot afford this much energy or this much resources on those type of feelings, on those type of thoughts.
It has no purpose at all. Again, it feels just like the open world, something that Nintendo half developed, didn't finish, and said, oh well, release it, sell it for $80. The game is full of half-cocked, half-finished ideas, and doesn't feel like a complete product at all. An unfinished open world, a complete nonsensical online play system. What the hell happened with this game in development?
Shut the fuck up, you fucking piece of bacon!